Welcome back. This is Empower, where we focus on people and workplace. And today we're having a very interesting discussion to see how Ivy moved from where she has started us from to where we'll end. So please don't go far. So Ivy,
Yes.
Kampala University. For how long?
Kampala International University.
Sorry,
Yes,
International University.
Because there are two universities actually, KU and KIU.
Yes, Kampala International. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So
after that.
Yes, I did social work there.
Yes.
For me, my experience in Kampala was more of a healing process.
Yeah, because of what you've gone through.
Yes. It was like a break from home.
Yes.
I got into a church program that we were in there. We were doing missions, we were going for camps, teachings.
Yeah.
I think that healed me a lot, made me discover a lot, being involved in activities that made me love myself.
Yes.
And still studying.
Yeah.
And still studying. So it was a good experience. Got to have friends.
Yeah.
Yes, so yeah, I thank God for that.
For 3 good years. So after Kampala University, Kampala International University,
Yes.
you graduated, then you had to come back.
Yes.
What next?
Coming back, I was looking for a job.
Yes.
Just like any other person. I tried reaching out to my people, my, that time aunties in the family.
Yeah.
Because they were like, you know, they're in certain positions and
Yes.
all that. Okay, they are like my parents.
Yes, yes.
So I tried reaching out to no avail. Yes, there was a lot of spiritual warfare, I must say, at home. And yeah, so I tried. I knocked all doors of, I mean, degree. You look for jobs.
Yeah.
I tamaked. I looked. Kabisa, nilikosa kabisa. Nilikosa, yes.
So what people say, it's true. You can
Yes.
actually look for a job and it's not forthcoming.
Yes. But later on is when I came to understand God's plan.
Oh, okay.
At times when you hear the direction, God may not reveal it all at once.
Yeah.
But once He reveals little by little, and then you understand, oh, so that's a path He wanted me to take. So I came to understand He was just drifting me to a different path. So, which I didn't know. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
But I was discouraged.
I can imagine.
Like I was discouraged, I lost hope. And then the fights at home intensified.
Oh, the fights that were there before you went to
Yes,
Kampala.
these land issues at home intensified. My grandma is getting old.
Yeah, I can imagine.
She's getting sick.
Oh dear.
We're losing our uncles. The process, because now when I'm under her, she had 11 children.
Wow.
So 6 daughters, 5 sons.
Wow.
So all of the 5 sons.
Ooh.
Like there was a time in 1 year, we buried two of them. So for me, death is affecting me. It's affecting me psychologically. It's affecting me even physically and emotionally, mentally.
Yeah.
And as nikauna kuzoea, like this is not normal.
Yes.
So of course the fear of death will come in.
Yes.
It will definitely come in. Like you're fearing, who's next? You know, and but I thank God since I got into the church, Crisco Upper Room, the covering, the prayers of the men of God. I think just God, the sanity, God just restored my sanity. Was able to concentrate just with life, just living kwanza. You know, you have everything, you're surrounded with properties. Maybe your grandma has properties.
Yes.
Alijitafutia ni zao. My grandfather, I never met him. He passed on too. But you see, that's not what you want. Empty. Inside you're a shell. You're an empty shell. Actually, there's a time, I remember in between my dad and my mom, having my mom passed on and my small brother.
Yeah.
There's a time I contemplated suicide.
Oh dear.
I just wanted to go. it wasn't funny. So
after seeing what you've gone through, what has
Yes,
happened, it's so
yes.
painful.
very, very,
So
very traumatic. So
how did you go through that?
to tell you the truth, I didn't go through counseling. Now is when I'm doing it.
Oh.
But now through being into church,
Yeah.
because it is either utapotea kanisa
Yeah.
ama upotee kwa addictions. So I
You
got
went to
into
the church. Yes.
and God healed me. Yani God amenishughulikia up to now. He's still doing so.
Yeah.
So, and healing doesn't come once,
Yeah.
progressively. And I thank God of being in His presence. He heals you. There's a process of the counseling itself, which I've engaged into now, according to the church I'm into.
Yeah.
Counseling pole pole. And yes, it helps you change perspective, see life differently instead of seeing it as hopeless.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Now I take you back, yeah, to you're searching for a job. How long did you do that and not forthcoming?
A couple of years, like maybe,
Yes.
yeah, maybe 2, 5, 3 years,
Wow.
5 years. I don't have a record, but it was quite some time until I gave up. When I saw like my people are not helping me out, and then one of them offered to and told me instead of getting a job,
Yeah.
she offered me to do to pay for me school fees to do a master's.
So now, kazi imekosekana, we are back to school.
Yes. So when I'm looking for a job, she diverted me to doing. That's my auntie. She diverted me to talk to me, counseled me, and told me, "No, you can do this."
Wow.
I want to work. I want to sustain because of the issues. I want to sustain myself.
Yourself.
Nijitoe.
Yes.
I don't want to be. I don't want. This is too much.
You have your first degree.
Yes.
Umemaliza, you want to
Yes.
really do something for yourself.
Any young person, you want to sort
Yes.
yourself and be on your own.
So, what happened? Did you agree to do it?
Yes.
Wow. Okay,
I
tell
mean,
us
she's
more.
on paying,
Uh-huh.
and she told me, "You're good at this. You're good at dealing with people. You're in church. You deal with youths, blah blah blah." And I said, "Really?"
Okay.
I was surprised.
Yes, I can
That
imagine.
was not what I
Yeah, because you're
expected.
really looking for a job.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I went to International Leadership University,
ILU.
ILU.
Yes.
That was initially NIST,
Yes.
Nairobi
Yes.
International School of Theology. So now it's leadership studies and all the
Yeah,
other courses. Only that it's Christian.
Yeah, it's a Christian university.
That's
yes.
where I went to do counseling and psychology.
How long will this take?
This would take, I think, 2 years. It was
Wow.
to take 2 years. Then I did all the courses. Nikabakisha mbili to the last unit and the project.
The project, yes.
And the project, which I wasn't able to accomplish.
Why?
My grandma passed on.
Hey, okay.
So, and we're living in her house and everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was, oh my God, it was devastating. This is like your second parent.
Yeah.
Your only hope. Yeah, so she passed on. She's old. And she's holding all these properties. And you're wondering, in whose hands are you going to be in?
Yeah, and she's been your parent since your parents left.
Yes. So you can imagine the trauma. But God saw me through. I thank God for church. I thank God for church as a support system.
Yeah, it's a support
So she passed on and I was not able to finish my master's.
Oh God. What happens now with the auntie who was paying the masters? Because
she stopped. She stopped paying.
Oh dear.
Because now they had to cater for my grandma.
Yeah.
And it was a big thing. She was quite known on that side of home. So she had to cater for that. And for me, psychologically, I was not ready to
go back.
To engage into, I think I kept on repeating the thesis and failing. I kept on repeating it and failing. Like 3 times I attempted to finish. After a while, ikanishinda. I said, I'll get back to it when I'm okay.
Wow.
So I've never gotten back to it yet.
Do you plan to do that at some point? Because you have just 2 units to clear.
I know, but
Yes.
now it's been disregarded. I have to like begin again.
Oh yeah, because it's a
of the
number
many
of years. Yeah.
of transition and all that. So, and during that time, it takes time to heal.
It does.
It takes time to heal. You
And
cannot
especially because you've gone through so many.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you cannot dictate how the turns and the twists of life, the path you will take. So after my grandma passed on, we were chased out.
Oh, it will turn out to be that.
Yes.
My goodness.
Chased out. So I had to look for a place to rent.
Now you're renting. You have no job.
Yes. So remember my dad passed on.
Yes.
He had a house. So the house on 1 acre is what my dad's house. It was actually like collapsing because it was not
No
being,
one is. Yeah,
no one
is
was.
there.
It was just being gotten money, but no one is putting money back.
Oh, okay.
So we decided to rent it out to a school.
Okay.
And they renovated. They did a good job. It's called Lofty Creek Christian School. It's one of the best schools right now. And so it gives us income. We decided to do that with my brother.
Yeah.
To give us income to be able to pay rent where we are living. And actually coming out of home, yes, being chased was quite painful, but was a blessing in disguise.
Wow.
To come out of the environment of home.
Yes.
I wasn't used to going out because my grandma liked keeping us in at home. So I never went out.
Wow.
No. So first time living outside.
I can imagine.
Yes.
And looking forward to what will come out of all this. Yeah.
Yes.
Now our time is far much gone, and we have to have a part 2 of this because we are yet to get to the lad lady you are now.
Yes.
And it's quite interesting to see that journey and how it has been. I'm eager to see how we'll transition. Now you've been chased away, and you need to go to
Sustain myself.
to sustain yourself up to where you are. And that is why we have to start from next time, so that we can have part 2 of this, so that we can learn from you and hear that we shouldn't give up in life. And I think as you listen to us, you shouldn't give up in life. The end of the story, that's why I'm telling you, don't go far, because the next part 2 of this, you'll get to know how she is and how she ended up being where she is. After listening to her story, which is touching, inspiring, and even wondering, okay, what next? But there is something ahead of us. You need to say kwaheri to our viewers because we need to close the program.
Okay.
Yes.
God is the anchor. You see that anchor that is thrown at the bottom of the sea to hold the boat steady. I must say, this would not have happened if it's not Christ.
Wow.
So I thank God for God. Yes.
Thank you so much. I very look forward to next time so that I can hear how we ended up where we are today.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being part of this program. And I know you've learned, and please do not miss the next part of this because it has to continue, so that we can learn how she transitioned from that life, the suffering, the hard times, thrown out finally from the house. But today, she's a lad lady. You better not miss that next time. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. This is Empower. See you next week.